So you've come here to learn random things about Hollow Knight. Let's jump right in. There are a total of 54 NPCs in the game. The Queen's Gardens and the Kingdom's Edge are the only two areas with an apostrophe. After giving the delicate flower to the grave in the Queen's Gardens, more flowers will grow. You can then give these flowers to Elderbug, the Godseeker, and now Master Oro. You can try giving the flower to the White Lady and Eternal Alicia, but they won't accept it. After Massive Moss Charger's initial battle cry, you can hit him before he enters the ground. The pale ore is described to emanate an icy chill. Regardless if you read the lore tablet at the beginning of the game that supposedly gives you the focus ability, you still get the ability. There are 14 total areas, but there are only 14 maps you can buy. World Sense is the only ability that doesn't show up in your inventory. The Hunter describes the Whorp to be an extremely amusing creature, and he's not wrong. There are 63 achievements in the game. There are only 2 bosses that have full screen title cards, which are the Radiance and Nightmare King Grimm. 3 if you count the Absolute Radiance. It takes 1 hour and 41 minutes to listen to the Hollow Knight soundtrack. This includes both the original and God's Nightmares albums. A YouTuber by the name of Abaddon Arts made a video showcasing 3D models of every enemy from the Hunter's Journal. They also have made other 3D models for Hollow Knight stuff, and I'll leave a link in the description. Hollow Knight's latest patch is 1.4.3.2. The first patch that was released on Steam was 1.0.0.6. Hollow Knight was originally going to get a Wii U port, but it was cancelled and the game got a Switch port instead. Maskmaker's mask changes every time you enter the room. The Gripsong charm doesn't give you soul if you have iframes. This can be done if you walk into thorns or acid or something like that that ignores the iframes. Gripperfly's algae works with 1 mask and Fury of the Fallen. The most amount of damage you can do with a 1 spell is 120. This is by getting all 4 hits off with an Abyss Shriek while Shaman Stone is equipped. The most amount of damage from a single nail swing is 55. You deal this much damage by using a Pure Nail with Fragile or Unbreakable Strength and Fury of the Fallen. The area with the least amount of letters in its name is the Hive, with 7 letters. After defeating Larkin the Watcher, the candles in his room extinguish. Defeating the Radiance will unlock the Void menu screen theme. What's interesting about this theme is that it removes some of the color from other UI elements like save files, for example. However, this effect does not apply to the Void Heart menu screen. Using Descending Dark or Desolate Dive on Maskmaker removes the mask. Both of the tram benches and the toll bench in the Queen's Gardens play altered versions of the usual song that plays at a bench, which is known as Reflection. Also, near those benches are speakers that, when broken, stop playing the theme permanently. I advise you never break them because they never come back on that save file. In Godseeker mode, you're normally restricted to only Godhome, but with mods you can go outside, and as it turns out, the entire rest of the kingdom is there. The Geo is very odd, however, as you don't have a display for it, and when you try to pick it up, it doesn't despawn, but it still adds to an invisible counter, meaning you can just collect infinite Geo if you want. Glowing Boom does less damage on average with Defender's Crest. Using Vengeful Spirit or Shade Soul knocks the player back. Using this to reach other areas is known as a Fireball Skip, and the main reason why many people struggle to pull it off is because they're using the wrong button. Using Quick Cast, which is right bumper by default on a controller, allows you to use spells faster, making it much easier to pull off the skip. There are a total of 28 cutscenes in the game. This includes all combinations of killing Dreamers. The most amount of charms you can have equipped at once is 12. If the crossroads are infected, the normal Crossroads soundtrack won't play, but if you go to the crossroads from Green Path, the soundtrack will play in the room that had the boulder. But as soon as you enter the next room, the soundtrack changes right back. Spamming X or using whatever your attack button is will make the Cyclone/Nail Art stay for longer. If you are midair but you don't spam it, you'll actually fall faster, but if you do spam it, you'll fall slower. Opening the inventory before the Nightmare King Grimm fighting Godhome does whatever this is. Having the inventory open in midair will cause you to fall faster. Team Cherry tried patching this in the Lifeblood update by not allowing the player to open the inventory in midair. The thing is, if you open it right before you fall off a ledge, you can still fall faster even in current patch. In the Absolute Radiance fight, if you go too high in phase 4, you'll activate a trigger that causes the void to rise up, essentially ending your fight. This does not occur in the regular Raiden's fight. The world record speedrun for any percent is 32 minutes and 55 seconds long. It was done by a speedrunner named Pest. Team Cherry, the developers of the game, have a YouTube channel with 119,000 subscribers. Breaking the sign at the entrance of the crossroads causes there to be a 2% chance that a mender bug will be there to repair. If you kill him, there will be a new house open near Salubra. Invincible, fearless, sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, great Prince Zote has 132 letters in his name. Second place with most letters is a tie between Massive Moss Charger and Nightmare King Grim with 18 letters. The boss with the least health is Vengefly King with 55 health. Even the pathetic and helpless Zote still has more health at 200. You can use Desolate Dive or Descending Dark on Young Defender when he's in the ground to pop him out of the ground. This does not apply to the White Defender. There's a Hollow Knight book in real life called The Wanderer's Journal. The fictional author is called Elena the Chronicler, who explored Hallownest collecting information and writing down what she saw. Hollow Knight has 9 Steam trading cards. 2 of them have an incorrect title. And for the final random fact, the credits use the White Palace song in the background. Well, if you've made it to the end of this video, I just want to say a few things. First, yes, this video did take some inspiration from Austin McConnell. Second, where did all you guys come from? I've been getting subscribers a lot in the past few days, and I finally made it to 100 after 5 years on YouTube. I had 88 in my previous video, but then it went up to like 95 or something within the same day. So I just want to thank all of you, and let the foxes be in your favor.